Are you mad? Only run from Fed. Touch my watch, where you want get dead? Yo, run up, you might get chef. Yo, run up the right and left. I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. How many gal in the room? I don't know. Is that your gal in my coupe? I don't know.
Is he sending for me? I don't know. When them boy there sell first week, I don't know. When they ask for the fee, let them know that's 1.5 for the headline show. Little nigga, that's millies, not thousands. Stormzy the goal, but they really been doubting. Came offline, I've been chilling in mountains. How about you, bro? Really sell albums. Wait, look, I thought I heard shots, but the shoe don't fit. Can't flex.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from Princess K Vlogs UK. And in here is my little drink, Coke. And I'm doing a story time to see how this goes. And the story time I've picked in this for this video is when I must have swung at this boy for trying to lay his hands on my sister. And it's like a short story of how it happened. But I will put it in. I'll give you more detail on what happened. So let's get into it. So I must have been in year 4, and at the time my sister was in year 6. Yeah, I thought year 6. And I must have been in a bad mood, like a really bad mood. And then I must have walked out of my primary school's doors to go where the climbing frame is. So I went outside to where the climbing frame is, and at the time, that's when I saw my sister. And then I was thinking at the time, do you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna see me. She's gonna snake to my mum. Because I really thought she was going to snake to my mum that I was walking around the school and misbehaving, because at the time she heard me mouth into a teacher because I didn't like them. And then I must have been walking towards the climbing frame now. And then I must have sat at the top of the climbing frame. And then I must have seen this boy and my sister arguing. They must have been arguing about something. But then I was like, you know what? Let them argue. But then what I saw next changed a lot. I must have, I don't know what they were arguing about, but I remember that this like it was yesterday. And then as in my eyes it looked like he was raising a fist. Then I see a fist get raised. So I must have jumped off this climbing frame, and then I must have ran up to this boy, and then I must have tapped him on his back. So when he looked the way I tapped him, he wasn't there. So when he turned my way, I went bang like that. So he didn't know what hit him. And I must have banged him in the face. He must have fell to the floor. That one bang, he fell to the floor. And the teacher saw me and whatnot. The teacher saw me and then they called my name and I told them to fuck off. Then next minute I know I must have ran. I don't know why I ran, but I ran. It wasn't like I was scared or anything, I ran. And then I must have ran into the girls' toilets. And then I must have went mad. And I must have started to punch the walls, and I'd be like, and I must have been swearing out loud. I must have been like, why the fuck is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Because I must have swung a punch. Then he got up, knowing that I threw a punch. He got up and he was going to swing at me. And then when he swung at me, he missed. So basically he missed, so I was basically fighting him. And then I must have swung again. And then I caught him. And then he must have toppled back, and then that was when I ran off. And then I went into the girls' toilets, and I must have let it all out in the girls' toilets. I was like, why the fuck is he doing that? Who does he think he is trying to punch me? Is he dumb? Is he dumb? See, I was going scatty in this toilet. And then I must have seen this teacher, and then she must have been like, oh, why are you fighting year sixes? I was like, shut the fuck up, you don't know the story and everything. It was mad. I was going mad. And then I must have been sitting outside the head teacher's office. She must have been asking me what's wrong, and I told her to fuck off because I didn't like her. I think I must have told like a lot of teachers to fuck off. And then what happened next was do you know what, guys? I'm trying to put this story in more detail so it's not like a short story time. And then I must have what's it called it? Then they must have called my mum, and then they must have excluded me. They must have excluded me for, I think it was 3 days or a week. All I know is I was at school for a long time. Then I came back to school, and then this same boy, when I was pissed off again, I saw the same boy. And when I came into the playground, I must have seen him walk up to my sister. But then this time he looked behind him and he saw me. Then he turned around and then he went to see his other little friends. And then ever since then this boy's been scared of me. I can't remember the boy's name, but let's say the boy is called Simba. Say Simba was scared of me after that. Yeah, actually he was. I must have seen him on the street on my own. He was on his own. He ran the other way. How embarrassing! You got to beat the fuck up by year 4. And to all these people that go to my secondary school, I'm not naming them. I'm going to secondary school, but you should know if you know my face. You lot might think I've never had a fight, but trust, I have. And for the people that went to my primary school and they say, you're lying, that never happened, it did. But you was in lessons at the time it happened. Just to clarify that. And then I was talking about this on my way home from Sainsbury's, and my sister don't remember me doing it, but I do because I remember throwing the punch. I remember the frustration and the anger I had by doing it. And even today, I might slag my sister off, but you know what? That's just siblings. It's a love-hate relationship. And even today, if my sister comes home with a bruise on her, a bruise or anything, when she tells me someone try to fuck her up, but I will go to that person and my fist will start to run. Guys, do you know what? I'm not a violent person, but when it comes to family, you can't play. But then when it comes to my friends, and if at the time I have a boyfriend, but please, you're done out here. Because if you're like one of my closest friends, and then they say, and then I get heard that you're getting touched, are you mad? The only people I will protect is my cousin, my sister, my sisters, my best friends, close friends, and if at the time I have a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. So yeah, like, I don't care what anyone says. If I get heard that someone got touched that I know, boy, my knuckles will start to crack. Like, I will literally crack my knuckles, then I will start throw a punch. And then, but the next story time I'm going to be doing is, I will tell you a little story time in this one as well. My cousin, he goes to a secondary school just across the road from my secondary school. She was in primary school with me all the time. And this is just like a quick summary of how I will protect family. Same little story basically. When I was in there, I must have seen her crying on the floor. And me and my cousin this close, we're called the troublemakers for a reason. Because we're like glued. Even though I'm not glued together, like literally, mentally we are. and I love the girl to bits. I love my cousin to bits, and I'm gonna name her name. Her name's called Chardonnay. So if anyone goes to Chardonnay school, please go, please don't, do not mess with me and her, because she's having beef here, because obviously she's in at 8. She's having beef with these group of girls, and I must have got involved. I must have been like, don't do this, don't do that. I was basically stopping it before it escalated. But then this time now, my name's getting mentioned in this girl's mouth. So now she's officially brought me in. I was trying to resolve it and stop it. So she's now brought me in. If you want to hear more, guys, you know what? I'm not going to ruin the story time, but if you want to hear more, please like, comment, and subscribe, and get this story time to 3 likes. Because I really want to tell that story. 3 likes. So you just had a little preview on the next video. This video gets 3 likes. Then, yeah. So yeah. Peace out, guys. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you like this video. This is my first story time on the channel. So yeah, hey guys, I just basically just now finished filming and editing my story time with me 14 in year 6 while I was in year 4. And get this video to 3 likes, and I will post the story time on me and my cousin, or like a video about me and my cousin, and how our bond's unbreakable and stuff. And speaking of my cousin, this video will be uploaded. Her name's called Chardonnay, and she will be added into my channel very soon. She will be coming into my channel, but I haven't seen her for ages. So that will be the next video, I think. Well, not the next video, but a video with when she comes in it. Seeing her for the first time in a long time. And yeah, so get this video to 3 likes, guys, and I will post the story of me and my troublemaker cousin Chardonnay.